Welcome back to WZ Sports Day 2021. Last time we saw some intense wiffle ball matches, and this time we're going to be getting into soccer, so let's get right into the rules. So here are some essential things that you need to know when it comes to soccer. We were playing first to 5 goals or 20 minutes, just whichever one comes first. Ball hits the net equals a goal, so we didn't exactly have like traditional soccer goals. They're just kind of large nets. You'll see what I mean when we get into the video, but essentially if the ball hits that, it's a goal. We marked out of bounds territory ourselves with just random shit that we had, so you'll also kind of see what I mean by that. If the ball goes out of bounds, you know, it's just like a throw-in, corner kick, or whatever the ruling is. And the goalie can pick up the ball if the last kick was off the enemy team. So just like standard soccer rules. I'm not as knowledgeable on soccer as I am on like baseball / wiffle ball, so there's a lot less intricate things laid out here. And here's a quick refresher on the format of the matches for soccer. Remember, as I laid out in the last video, soccer and kickball, the teams are merged because these sports are played with more people. So there will be 2 games, and the teams for game 1 will be decided by a randomizer. And then the teams for game 2 will be the winners split up and the losers split up. So before we get into game 1, I'm once again going to show you the live reaction to the randomizing for the teams for game 1 of soccer.
Alright, ready? 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are paired?
Are paired, and 3 and 4 are paired. Yeah. For soccer matchups. 3, 2, 1.
Please.
No! Yes!
Let's go! Yes! Bring us goalie! Bring us goalie! Bring us goalie!
We're against Iric all day. We're against Iric all day.
I can't wait to fuck it all up so bad.
Let's fucking go.
Game 1 of soccer getting underway here. We've got red and pink team versus blue and white. And since red and pink have one more member than their opposition, they will have to bench 1 player for the duration of this game. They can substitute in and out at any time if they want to, and they've opted to sit TK on the bench for this game to start. So we've got an even spread of players on the field right now as the game gets underway. Brawley with a nice defense there, but that will go out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for Iric as red and pink team have possession of the ball. Oh, Iric with some nice moves there as he tries to get past the defense, but there's just too many as it starts going back downfield. Joe with a nice block there on Nathan trying to kick it downfield, as the ball is sort of steadily in midfield as RCP boots it down, but Larry will recover it. He's the goalie for the red and pink team, while Grimace is the goalie for the blue and white team in this game. Red and pink trying to put some pressure on, but Grimace waits a while before he picks it up. He's getting yelled at by his teammates. Probably not fully aware of the rules. There are only a few people in WZ or seasoned soccer veterans, and we see one of them trying to get their hands in the ball right now on Iric, but Aiden will... Oh, but the ball goes straight to Iric, and they'll make an advancement on the goal, and Tuck's shot was offline. Grimace tapped it out just for good measure in case, but I'm fairly certain that shot was not going to go in. But a good attempt by Tuck. He tried to paint the corner of the goal there with that shot, and also a good save by Grimace as a precaution, as that'll be a corner kick for the red and pink team. Oh, the shot is way offline, and it looks like that'll go out of bounds, so blue and white will claim possession of the ball and try to get something going here as we're knotted at 0 here after about 2.5 minutes have passed, roughly. I'll go out of bounds again, so King will throw it in to RCP as he punts it downfield, but Wally will claim possession off of that. And not a whole lot happening here as King will give it to Grimace. A small violation of the rules there. You are not allowed to pick up the ball if your own team member kicks it to you. But, you know, we're still learning here, so they're going to let it slide as we get the action going once more. Tuck. Oh, the ball's just going everywhere. A lot of good moves. Oh, and that would be a goal. Praxia, off of the ball just going seemingly everywhere, is able to line up a shot and get a nice kickoff. And that will put red and pink team on the board. As there's about 16.5 minutes left in this game, or 4 goals for the red and pink team. Remember, it's first to 5 or 20 minutes, whichever one comes first. So we could theoretically see like a 1-0 game, or a team could get 5 very quickly. We'll have to see which it is, as Eirik is trying to make a push towards the goal. RCP aggressively defending, but oh, Eirik's shot was deflected by someone. I didn't quite catch who, but Bobby with a nice save there, perhaps. As, oh, it actually did go out of bounds, so not quite. And blue and white will quickly try to make a push, but ball is sort of trapped in there as they will make an advancement now. But oh, a good kick by Larry to get the ball out of there. That was a nice decision by him. We're in a bit of a stalemate right now, but Wally will attempt a shot on the goal, but it was from very far, so not likely to work. Grimace punts it all the way downfield, and that will be a free kick for red and pink as Larry collects the ball. Taking it slowly, not a lot of pressure on the red and pink team right now as they currently hold the lead. So they're going to try to safely... Oh, but Haller will make a good interception there, but it's just all over the place right now as Eirik will line up an easy shot. That's a goal. That's going to be Eirik's first goal of the day. That's a 2-0 lead for the red and pink team here, as we're about 5 minutes into the game. Eirik took his time, and there wasn't much Grimace could do there, as Eirik was not really contested in that situation. Bit of a false start there from Bobby. We're going to have blue and white do a bit of a kickoff or something here. Sorry if it, by the way, if I sounds like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I really don't. Not big into soccer, but with that being said, King will try to send the ball downfield. It gets put up in the air. Ball's sort of settling at midfield. RCP with an interesting pass there. It's pretty clean, but then it gets booted out. As blue-white will claim possession of the ball once again. However, they're in their side of the field, so they need to get out of there. Oh, as Wally will get knocked over there, but no foul called. Instead, blue and white will claim possession of the ball as it was out of bounds off of Wally. A bit hard to see what's going on down there, but this is dangerous for the red and pink team. It's getting into their territory as Eirik will claim the ball and he'll try to advance downfield. Looks like he got into a little bit of it, got into it a little bit with his own teammate there and Bobby fighting over the ball, but Haller was also in the middle there, and Eirik passes it back to Wally. They're going to try to settle down a bit. 2-0 lead, so they really can take their time here and play it safe, as they're going to pass it around a bit. Tuck with the ball now, but Aiden, and then back to Nathan, and now it's getting dangerous for blue-white again. As Bobby's making some weird noises there, try and throw off the enemy team. Oh, and this looks like a wide open shot, and it will be wide open. Iric with his second goal in a row just ends up with the ball home free there, and Grimace once again cannot do a thing about it, as that will put up Red-Pink 3-0 in this game. And now things are looking dicey for Blue-White, as 2 more goals will end the game for Red-Pink. Alternatively, Blue-White has about 12 minutes to, at the very least, tie this game up and force overtime. As Tuck will sort of boot it out of bounds there, it looks like, or maybe saved. It looks like it was saved. Things are getting rough out there as Brawley. Oh, I see what they were going for there. That would have been an amazing pass if it worked. Brawley to Howler, charging into the goal, but the pass was a little bit offline, so Howler was not able to keep up with it and ended up going out of bounds. So throw in for the red and pink team. Oh, they need to get that out of there, and they will, as Larry gets it out before Howler can move in aggressively on him, and King whiffs at the ball, and that might be out of bounds. But whose ball is it? Oh, okay, it's red and pink's ball. So they're on the blue and white team's side of the field, so they need to get their defense in check. Iric misses the ball completely, but Tuck's got it. Oh, but Howler with some nice defense. He's putting the pressure on Tuck, and it'll go out of bounds. I believe that was off Tuck. So in that case, it would be blue-white's ball. Looks like there's some arguments and complaining going on about this, but the call will be blue-white's ball. RCP aggressively shot calling to Joe to throw it behind him to Aiden, and he will end up doing just that, as Aiden with a... Whoa, no way! That shot is in! That's a goal! The first goal of the game for the blue-white team, and it's off Aiden from downtown. That was over halfway down the field, it looked like. What an amazing shot from Aiden, as that will make this a 3-1 game. And that's a great start for blue-white to get back into this game. That's exactly what they needed. They've still got 10 minutes left, and red-pink will claim the ball. Let's see what they do with the Iric, dangerous offensive player in this game. Tuck, oh. That was definitely not a foul. Kind of looked like Joseph just kind of fell down on his own there, but let's see. Oh, and he falls down again. That was not a push or anything. Joseph kind of losing himself in this game. Oh, but he will have an opportunity here. Oh, but a nice block by Tuck. Oh, but that one will not be blocked. Aiden will pick up the scraps, and he will get his second goal in a row, as he is trying to keep his team in this game. They are mounting a comeback right now. It is now 3-2 red-pink. And just like that, this is anyone's game, folks, as red-pink will discuss some things as they look to start their offense here. Volley pass it to Nathan. Oh, they're just going to pass it back a little bit, but a little too much airtime on that. That'll give the blue-white team an opportunity to intercept, and they do just that. Brawley's advancing down the field, but good defense by Iric. He'll kick it out, so now they will have a throw-in. Let's see what they're able to do with this. There's some signals being made, some signs. It's thrown deep, but too deep, but it looks like that's off Tuck. Oh, but Aiden saves it though. Oh, but Tuck will kick it out irregardless, and that will be blue-white's ball now. Good opportunity for them here as they're closing in on the goal. They'll throw it back to Aiden once more. It'll go straight back to Joe though, and oh, Iric with some great defense there as they're going downfield now. Apraxia with a bit of an opportunity. They're going to try to get it out. Wally on the offensive. And, oh, he tries to pass it to Apraxia, but a nice deflection there. And now I can't tell what's going on, as Brawley will start to move it downfield. They need to kick it out of there, and Aiden will do just that. Deflected off of Bobby, though, so that will be a corner kick for Blue-White by the looks of it. And let's see what Brawley is able to muster up here, as the goal is obviously to try and get a nice kick off to pass it to one of his teammates and boot it in. Oh, but that's way overshot, as King will recover it in the backlines, though. It's a good play by him, and the offensive continues for Blue-White, but Iric will boot it out of there. It's going to be Blue-White's ball, but that will disrupt their momentum. Iric's getting double teamed. Let's see what they're able to do. Oh, triple team now, as everyone just wants a piece of the action. And, oh, yeah, they're not going to be able to convert there, as that looked dangerous for the blue and white squad. And now we'll get booted out of bounds, and it's blue and white's ball again by the looks of it. Game's getting intense here as we're winding into the last few minutes of the game. Only about 6 minutes left, and it's still, the teams are separated by 1 goal. King will miss the ball there, but, and he'll, oh no! Oh, but it's, I hear calls from both sides. A few people were saying that it was in, like an own goal, but a few were saying it was not. I honestly think that did touch the net, in which case that would be an own goal, but the call on the field is that it did not. So the score will remain at 3-2, and now Larry's got the ball here, and we'll kick it out of there. Aiden though recovers that nicely. Oh, but Tuck with some good defense, and oh, that's rough. Brawley and Bobby collided there on the kick. And it looks like red-pink ball. As Nathan will pass it down to Iric. And Iric will advance towards the goal. This could be big. Oh, nice save by Grimace on the attempted shot by Iric.
5 minutes.
Grimace just holding on to the ball here. That's not what they ought to be doing down a goal with 5 minutes left. They need to up the tempo a bit here, as the ball's flying everywhere. And oh, Herc with another attempt, but it was a bit of that kick was a bit off. Didn't get the power on that he wanted to. As we're going to see a corner kick for Red Pink. And that's way offline. That's going to go straight out of bounds, and now we're going to be seeing the ball in possession of Blue-White. And it gets tough here. They got to up the tempo, but everyone's tired. Remember, this is being played directly after those intense wiffle ball matches that we saw, and now they've been going strong for 16 minutes in this game, so fatigue is going to come into play in this game as Iric and Tuck dribble it around. Aiden, though, oh, that's a clean move by him, as he's going to move it downfield now, and oh, but Nathan with the good defense. Joe, though, getting in his face a bit, and that'll be out of bounds off of Joe, so Nathan will do a throw-in, and this is dangerous for Blue-White. They are comfortably in the territory of the goal. Aiden with a good block there, and it's going to be yet another throw-in, and Red Pink is taking their time because they can. They're up a goal. They don't need to rush anything as the clock is ticking down. It's Blue-White who kind of needs to kick it into gear here, as Iric with an aggressively long throw-in, but it's not going to work. Bobby almost had a shot on goal there. Oh, what a save by Grimace there. And that is chucked all the way downfield. This is dangerous. This is bad for the blue and white team. Oh, and Brawley will get a shot on goal. That was a great tag team effort by Brawley and Haller there, as Brawley is able to finish the job, and that will tie this game. In the meantime, it looks like Bobby is subbing out of the game for TK here due to injury. He's hurt, so TK will come in with 3 minutes left in the game as the game is knotted up at 3. So let's see. Oh, that ball hit Howler in the face. That's rough. But Eirik might have a shot on goal here, and oh, he's wide open, and that's a goal. Just like that. There were no defenders from blue and white downfield to help Grimace. It was all red and pink as Eirik TK Tuck advanced down the field, and Eirik got yet another goal. That's his 3rd of the game as he is putting this team on his back here. Howler with a shot on goal, but not quite going to cut it as Larry collects it. And now the pressure is once again on for blue-white, who've got 2 minutes to tie this game up. Red-pink, on the other hand, can end this game prematurely if they're able to get a goal here, as that would be their 5th. A little bit of a scuffle in the midfield, but it will be blue and white coming away with it. Oh, but it's way off line. And that'll be out. So with that being said, looks like Bobby will need some help on the bench with the timer as they'll wait a second and then kick it back in. Minute 30 to go as blue-white needs to kick it into gear here. They need to up the tempo a bit. I know they're tired, but it's crunch time here with only about a minute left and they're still trailing. They really need to get aggressive here as Wally with a nice block there. RCP starting to get something going for them here as Aiden will try to pass it to Howler, and Howler was charging down the field. That would have been beautiful if it went off. He would have been wide open for a shot. Oh, and TK and Tuck both missed the ball, and Howler's wide open. Oh, what a save by Larry. That's incredible. That was a wide open shot for Howler, and Larry was able to get a touch on it and block it. That is crucial for them with less than a minute to go. That would have tied up the game at 4. Instead, there's about 30 seconds left and the time is ticking down. And that's a good kick by Nathan. Oh, and Grimace is getting yelled at by his teammates. They got to get it moving. And the goal for Red Pink here is to just play hard D. They need to get the ball out. And Tuck will do just that. He'll boot it into the sidelines. Oh, and Aiden Nathan flying over the ball. Oh, man. And the a whiff at the ball, and Tuck heads it out of there, and that'll be it. That's going to be the game. At the end there, Aiden tried to pass the ball to Brawley for an insane last-minute goal, but it was not successful, and that'll be it. That's Red Pink taking this game 4-3 over blue and white. Game 2 getting underway here. This time around we've got red and blue teaming up against pink and white. This was decided by RNG. Obviously red and pink splitting up as well as blue and white splitting up. So we randomized who would be the team with red between blue and white, and that ended up being blue. So that's how we decided the teams for this game as we get right into it. About 30 seconds have passed already in the game, and not a whole lot has happened. The ball's been settled at midfield for most of it, but Nathan making a charge downfield, and oh, Larry on the ground. Larry transferring into the field this time. We also have TK starting the game rather than Bobby due to Bobby's injury. This time it'll be Wally at goalie instead of Larry. On the pink and white combination team, Grimace will remain at goalie, so oh, very close there. Aiden just a bit high on that kick. Just misses goal there as red and blue will look to make a counterattack.
Wait, these teams are broken.
Looks like pink and white are gonna make a bit of advancement here, as Wally will collect the ball once again, as the last touch was off Eirik. A lot of control by pink and white in this game. Oh, but a good block there by TK as the ball gets sent back the other way. Nathan, though, has other ideas, but another block by TK as the ball gets sent downfield, but a little offline as that'll be out of bounds. And it'll be red and blue ball. While he's taking his time here, it's safe to assume that everyone's a bit gassed by this point as we're heading into game 2 and it's been a long day of sports. But with that being said, red and blue will make a push here as, oh, Eirik blocks that and Joe will kick it downfield. A good play by him as that'll get them out of danger for a bit, but TK and Nathan having a scuffle
I'm just
there.
watching where the ball goes.
Ball is just going everywhere at this point. Wally will pick it up before Eirik can sneak in a goal there. Risky game, but it pays off, and ooh, that ball is sent all the way downfield as we're going to cut ahead as time was called due to it being sent that far out. But now back into the action as Pink-White will hold possession of the ball currently. RCP will boot it downfield, but Joe boots it right back, and we're at a bit of a stalemate here. Tuck's going to make a break for it. Oh, he goes for the pass, but it's short, and that will give Pink-White an opportunity to get it out, and they do just that. Good work by King as Pink-White's going to make a push. Anus has time to... Oh no, he had time to line it up, but he appeared to fumble the ball a bit there as it ended up getting kicked out of his possession, and we will remain tied at 0 4 minutes into this game. So far, nothing giving for either team. Oh, what a block by Brawley there. That looked painful as he was able to stop Aiden's kick. Apraxia now will have the ball, but Larry has other things in mind as he will start a push here. Maybe an opportunity. Oh, good job by Grimace there as Larry really gave it his all there. He tumbled at the goal trying to finish off that offense, but you gotta commend the hustle there by Larry. But now Nathan's got an opportunity. He's got time. He has options of people to pass to. He took his time a little too much. Larry in for the defense. But, oh, what a save by Wally as Aiden tried to get the conversion there. And King will try to settle this as Brawley's looking to try and sneak in a goal. Brawley though will like they have to pass this, and he'll do just that. But oh, he misses. Or Larry misses, rather, and oh, Howler gets the pass off to TK, and that's a goal. Hits the top left corner. He had plenty of time to line that up due to the nice pass by Howler, as Howler got taken out by Nathan in the process, actually, as they collided there, but TK was left wide open, and he made it count as red and blue will take a 1-0 lead here. And if you're pink and white, you really got to make sure that you win this game, because if not, that would be a 2-0 on the day for red, and they would take another first place, which would make it very hard to catch them in this sports day competition. With that being said, Aiden tries to make something happen right away, but the shot is offline, and it'll be red and blue's ball once more. Not much happening here, but Larry will end up getting the ball. And oh, Eirik was ready to go on that steal, but Aiden ends up with the ball, and nice save by Wally there on the shot by Nathan, as RCP will boot that ball up, but Wally kicks it out of bounds, so that'll be pink and white with a throw in, and oh, they're going right away. They're not giving red and blue any time, but Eirik's kick is way off as TK will claim the ball. Nathan, though, blocks his shot, and oh, Wally gets it out of there, though. So Apraxia, though, now looking for something. As Joe will get ran over, but ball's kicked out of bounds. And Pink-White will have the ball once again. Oh, looks like time is called, so the timer will stop, and we're going to cut ahead to the action here. Eirik looks like a pass. TK boots it way up into the air, and so it's pretty much a free ball for either team. Eirik collects that really nicely, and he will look for a shot here, I think. Oh, it's a pass to Aiden, but good defense by Haller. He's not letting him get that shot. Oh, but Aiden will end up getting the shot, and that will be a goal to tie up this game at 1. Really great teamwork there by Eirik and Aiden as they made an advance onto the goal. And Red and Blue tried to defend there, but Aiden threaded the needle, and he was able to get a great shot. About 12 minutes left, and we're tied at 1. Anyone's game right now. As Pink and White will advance once again. RCP up in the front lines. He's been playing defender most of these games. He will not complete the goal, however. Wally will save that and throw it downfield. Wally's wide open. Oh, but Grimace blocks that. That is huge for Pink-White, as Brawley had no contest there other than Grimace, but he was not able to complete the goal. It's a nice save by Grimace, as Red and Blue will get a corner kick here. And that's way out of there. That will be out of bounds, and Pink-White will get the ball now, as both teams are looking to try and get a lead in this game. Oh, they're quick on the uptake. They're trying to get the offense going before Red and Blue are ready to go. Eirik, though, he's taking it backwards, and he'll send it to Grimace, who will kick it downfield. Nathan will collect it, but Haller steals it right away. He's looking for something. Brawley's ready on offense, but King will kick it out of there. That's good defense, as Nathan... I guess that's a shot on goal. It's not going to go, obviously, as it was very soft, but we're looking for something here for Red and Blue, as Haller flubs it, and we skip ahead again, as that was kicked away out of there, obviously. King doing a good job keeping those balls out. Joe with the header. And Nathan is all over the place. He's got a lot of stamina, as you can see. Oh, what a kick by Aiden. That is an extremely impressive goal he just collected, as he will give his team the 2-1 lead. 2-1 lead, sorry. I believe that's his second goal of the game, if I'm not mistaken, and 4th on the day. So he is doing a lot of work here in this soccer event in Sports Day. Really helping keep his team in it in both of these games, and he will look to do something again as he... Oh, what a save by Wally there, as he tanks that one. That could not have felt good, but it gets the job done, as Red and Blue are going to look to... Oh, Wally with another save off of the corner kick by Eirik. Oh, Larry getting fancy with it. He's showing off his footwork. Nathan, though, maybe has an opportunity here. TK will try to defend, but he will not block that. And you saw what Eirik was going for there. A fancy pass where if Nathan was ready for it, that could have been the best play of the entire soccer event. But Eirik was a little ahead of himself, and Nathan was behind the pass. So instead, it will be Red and Blue's ball.
Time.
And they want to try to at least keep this game within 1 for now, as Pink-White is doing a good job to keep the ball out. Tuck will head that out of bounds, however. So Pink and White will get the possession, although it's deep within their own territory, so if red and blue get aggressive here, you could maybe see the game equalized. Aiden with the throw-in. Nathan kicks it away, but Eric is ready for it. Larry trying to defend a bit here. And the ball's just flying everywhere. No one knows what's going on. Brawley will try to take advantage of Apraxia's mistake there, but he does not do so. And now Eric and Haller will collide. And I guess they'll call it foul of some sort, as it's going to be red and blue's ball.
7 minutes.
Haven't seen a lot of fouls called in there. We're sort of just doing self-policing for that. No referee or anything. But Eric looking for something. RCP cannot convert. That will be another save for Wally, as he's got his work cut out for him in this game. Pink and white has been creating a lot of pressure, a lot of shots on goal. Oh, it's wide open. Yeah, Wally won't even try to block that one, as there was little to no hope for that after Eric collected the ball while Larry was down. So that will be 3-1 now for Pink and White, as they are going to pull away a little bit in this game. But of course, remember that in the last game, Red and Pink led 3-0 and nearly blew that lead. So this game is certainly not over. But Red and Blue need to do something, and that's certainly not it, as we're going to call time as we need to collect that ball. So cut ahead here. Pink and White with the ball now. And it looks like Eric will try to pass it to RCP. RCP saves it from going out of bounds, since the pass from Eric was not on point. But Aiden now will be looking for something, as Brawley's getting aggressive on defense. King in the back lines. Oh, okay, that's a nice little save there by Grimace. That had potential of being a goal, although I don't believe it was necessarily a shot on goal by Brawley, but just sort of the result of his little run-in with King. TK will slide and kick that out, but they're lacking defense. No one's here on defense. And Nathan, though, with a big miscue, as he was wide open for a shot and ended up just kicking it way off the mark. But, you know, that'll happen. And his team still leads by 2, so not the end of the world for Pink/White, as Brawley will try to... Oh, he gets through Irik's defenses, which has not proven to be easy for these players in these games, but oh, he just misses. That could have been a goal, and we're gonna have to cut again, as that's way out of bounds. So here we are now with about 4.5 minutes left. Grimace will throw it into Anks, and Pink and White will try to lock this game up. If they get another goal with this much time left, it's going to be very hard for Red and Blue to make a comeback. Haller, though, with great defense there. And Brawley, oh, he can't come up with the ball. So Pink and White will send it downfield. Joe, though, looking to get it out of there, maybe. Oh, big kick, but Apraxia will stop it. And Haller on the ground yet again, as this ball is kicked to the right side. Brawley looking for something. Oh, you hate to see that. Brawley with a really nice pass to Haller, but he was a little behind, so he was not able to get it in the goal. He ended up hitting it into the goal post, which is close, but not, just not enough. Red and Blue with a lot of opportunities in this game where they have just barely missed. So with that being said, Pink-White still leads it by 2, and Joe will kick, pass, oh no, and yet another really close miss for the Red and Blue team, as Haller kicks it just over the goal. Pretty similar to the shot we saw by Aiden way earlier in this game, that you definitely know what they're going for. They're trying to kick it over the goalie's head, but just a little too high, and Red and Blue with another missed opportunity there, as Aiden will send it in for a goal. Wow, okay, right away convert. converting on the mistake by red and blue, and he does not miss as he gets his 5th goal of the day, 3rd in this game. He's just absolutely tearing it apart out there and carrying this pink-white offense. And now red and blue really need to kick it into high gear because they've got only about 2.5 minutes to get 3 goals as TK will send it down the field, but King defends. And now we've got a bit of a stalemate. TK takes a hit there, and Eirik will look to break past Howler's defenses, and he'll do just that. Remember, if pink and white gets a goal here, it's all over, as that would be 5. Aiden's looking to make that happen with Eirik's help, and not a lot of defense here from red and blue, as maybe spirits are low. Wally, though, as the goalie, is really doing all he can in this game. He's had a ton of saves, but pink and white have just had so many shots on goal compared to red and blue, it feels like, as Brawley will block that kick from Apraxia, but the clock is ticking down, and pink and white obviously can really take their time here, as they have quite the lead and not a lot of time. It looks like pink and white will make an advancement. Oh, they're wide open. There's no one here. And Nathan will take his time, and he will finish this game. That's a goal. That's 5, and this game is done. Pink and white take it 5-1 over red and blue in the second game of soccer here. And pink goes 2-0 on the day. Here's a look at the soccer stats from those 2 games, similar to the Wiffle ones, except a lot less in this case. But you can pause and take a close look at that if you'd like to. And here are the leaderboards, so you can see who led in each category. First 4 are for offense, and the last 2 are goalie specific. And let's look at the players of the game. It's pretty clear. First game, it's Eirik. He made 3 goals out of his team's 4. So a lot of work from him in that game. And in the second game, it's going to be Aiden. 3 goals from him in that game out of their 5. So really, both games had one person doing a large brunt of the work for scoring. With that being said, you know, they had help from their teammates, of course, but they were doing a great job at finishing the job. And they both had a ton of shots on goal in these games too, so they're just creating pressure really well, and that's who I've chosen to be the player of the game in each game respectively. And here are the overall standings after soccer. We've now done 2 events out of the 4 in sports day. That's wiffle ball and soccer. And pink team, after getting 4th place in wiffle ball, gets 1st place in soccer by going 2-0. So they will move from 1 to 11 points and put themselves in a 3-way tie with white team, who got 3rd in wiffle and then tied for 2nd in soccer by going 1-1, and blue team, who got 2nd in wiffle and got last place in soccer by going 0-2. And then at the top, we've got red team, who got 1st place in wiffle ball and went 1-1 in soccer to get a tie for 2nd place and 7 points. So red team with a bit of a lead here at the top, but it's overall really close. And next time will be kickball, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.